Whatever today, how I eat, how I speak, how I dress, how I behave, everything is because I was in Maldives. Every sixth person in the world is employed in hospitality. Don't be a product, be productive. At bad times, we all are together, we help each other. Our vision is to have 195 offices. The biggest salesperson in the world. Who's the biggest salesperson in the world?
Friends, we're in an office which is so tastefully done. We're in an office which is, I can see Rahim has handpicked his curios, his setup. It's not an architect's world, it's Rahim's world. Yeah, I can beautifully see it, and it's so interesting to know that your passion is actually also seen around you. We are here to talk to him about his life journey and how interestingly Maldives shaped him so differently.
I told my dad that what will you give me if I do very well in my academic year in my college. So he said, if you pass above 70, I'll give you international holiday. Somehow I passed above 70 and he said, okay, you can go wherever you want. I'm talking about 1993. I was exactly 21 years old. So I found out few countries where there were visas on arrival. One was Nepal, Bhutan, Maldives. Maldives was very interesting. So there was a flight from Trivandrum to Malé, Air India. For 3 days I went. 4th day I came to Malé. From there I called my dad. I said, I'm not going to come back. I love this country. I want to stay here. So I stayed there for 14 years in Maldives. I started in a travel agency called Sunland Travels. I was there for a year. Fortunately for me, I got a good break in a company called Universal Resorts, which was one of the largest resort chain in Maldives at that time. They had 11 properties in Maldives, then 2 cruise ships. I got into the marketing department because I was always under this, I always had this inspiration of traveling across the globe, being innovative. I want to do something very innovative. And Universal was a beautiful journey. Whatever today I am is because of Universal. Because for 13 years in Universal, 15 days I used to travel. I used to be either in Europe or in Asia or in some part of the world, traveling, meeting tour operators, meeting DMCs. Whatever today, how I eat, how I speak, how I dress, how I behave, everything is because I was in Maldives for 14 years. And my travel teaches you a lot. It's a cultural exchange when you meet people.
It's an encyclopedia of learning. Totally.
It really, there is no end to this road.
Yes.
There is no end to this road. Every day morning I get up. Till now, every day morning I get up. I feel today is a new day for me.
Beautiful.
Today is a new day, and today there is new challenges because we are not selling a telephone, which is everything is fixed and I have sold in the market. What we are selling is memories.
So Rahim, what do you feel, people like the Gen Z and the Alpha generation after that is doing their own thing, they're fixing their own travels. Do you think there is an issue with the future?
No. Please, I don't think that way at all.
Okay.
See, it's a very good question now with this AI and chat GPT.
Yes. The Gen Z is like
they are like
different
more.
trip. Yeah.
They are like, they know exactly what they want.
Correct.
See, but tourism will never, it all depends. Tourism will never be diluted to a direct customer. It will always be distributed among travel agents, tour operators, DMC. It will always be there. There is a part of players. There is a part of 20 to 30% of youngsters, not only youngsters, even travelers who really want to explore, they do themselves. But still, when they do themselves, still they want someone, somewhere or the other they want when they land in a country.
Yeah. There's this feeling that's, that the travel industry is, of course it's volatile, it's dynamic, it's cyclical, but I think it's here to stay. Personally, on my level, I think it's here to stay. Because I think people like you who have so much faith in the market. So
I think my stats is right. I don't know. Every sixth person in the world is employed in hospitality. When we say hospitality, it's not only hotels or tour operators or DMCs.
Yes.
Even a hospital is hospitality. There are a lot of wellness tours happening.
Yes.
Okay, Hospitality, a restaurant owner is a hospitality.
Correct.
The guy who's selling pani puri is a hospitality.
It's all the service industry, yeah.
So every sixth person in the world is employed in hospitality. We have to give this to our youngsters that take this, like how you take that you ask anyone, they'll say, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a scientist. No one says, I want to be a tour operator, I want to be a politician. They have to say, because these are where there is no limit for this.
And you said something very beautiful, Rahim, that I always believe in this statement that not to be a product but to be productive. I love it.
Don't be a product, be productive.
Don't be a product, be productive. Yes. So,
see, I will be working in a company for 15-20 years. I will be doing what my boss says.
yes.
But there is someone who comes to the company 3 months. He brings new ideas.
Yeah.
He's productive. So I tell people, be productive. Don't just follow orders. You're not furnitures. Give ideas. Come up with innovative ideas.
But when I look back and I see your growth, you said you just decided to walk into Maldives and you made it your home. It's amazing that you didn't come back. That is a huge call. So that really tells you that how driven you are when you want to do something big. So Rahim, what's the next big thing now with One Above?
We just go by the flow. Our vision is to have 195 offices.
Okay.
So let's say we are just...
Why 195?
Someone told me there are 195 countries in the world.
Oh, I was wondering 195 is a unique number.
We are having an event showcasing Georgia as a destination. It's a beautiful destination, okay? But people know, okay, Georgia. But we want to show the real Georgia. What is Georgia? Right from the food. They have food. The staple food they eat is called kachapuri, which is like our naan. Indians will love it. So we want to start from there. We want to educate our travel fraternity so that they go and speak to people. They say, okay, go to Georgia, this is what you have. Go to this country, this is what you have. But my one thing to all my travel fraternity friends is, we went through a very bad time during this COVID, which I hate to say this word called COVID. So I urge them, I speak to most of them, I tell them, please ensure we support each other.
That's the whole thing, Rahim. That's the whole story.
We say make in India, please support each other. Don't, so that at bad times, we all are together, we help each other. It's, don't go for the small competition. There are a lot of foreign tour operators. There are a lot of foreign OTTs. But you have beautiful OTTs in India who are much stronger than foreign, there's overseas OTTs. You have global DMCs like us in India, which can serve you better. So please support each other so that in bad times we all are together. It's always a give and take.
And you said that it struck you in the middle of the night when you looked at the moon. And that's when you said it has to be One Above.
One Above.
Is it right?
Yeah. All good ideas come when we all party together, we sit. And suddenly I get into my own space when I'm alone.
Yeah.
And this idea just pops off.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's that, I'm a person like this. I tend to write in the night. So that night calm brings a lot of good ideas.
Yes,
absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. And what message do you want to give your son who's 22 and into business?
I'm a typical father. I never appreciate him.
That's okay.
I always keep advising him. My son is a very hard-working guy. I have seen him. He's having a lot of passion like me for tourism. People say, I have not seen it. My colleagues, they have told me that, Rahim, you have a very good guy. He can really do wonders in tourism. So now I have sent him to Dubai, but I have sent him as an sales executive. So I told him you will start from first airport. For next 3 years he'll be working. Then he will slowly, gradually go up.
As they say, you rise up as per the ranks.
And my personal vision is what I want to make One Above is the best working space in the country.
And how is it gonna feel out?
I want people to be happy. I want people when they come to office morning, when they go evening, they go with smiling faces. They should feel, because most of the time 5 days a week, 7-8 hours they spend time in the office.
Yes.
I want them to be happy. I want them to feel that, okay, I'll go home and come back. Well, this is where this is like we go to temple, mosque, we go once a week, but here we are there 5 days. This is where we live half of our life. So I want to make the best workspace for people who work for us. I always call, in fact, I was talking to my partners, we want to make all our staff as stakeholders of the company, because they have been with us for
Good long years.
And we try our best to retain. But yes, here and there it happens. But this is what my personal vision. I want a happy space. I want a very happy space. People, every Friday evening, let's go play cricket. From morning to evening, they're working hard. They really, when they sit, they work hard, because it's not easy in travel to sit.
Sure.
This is what, as you told, what big thing for One Above. This is really a big thing for me, because achieving this is a very big task. For this, a lot of things has to be changed.
So on this happy note, I think it's so beautiful talking to you, Rahim. We've always seen you out there meeting people. You're a total people's person. I get it. Your partners, just like you, are super supportive. But I saw a different side of you today. I saw a side of you that is childlike. You're a child at heart, Rahim.
Thank you.
And you're totally. And you're so buzzing with ideas. As you said, मुझे technical में मत डालो. मैं हट के सोचता हूँ, which is so right.
Yeah, it's very important. It's extremely important. What happens, because you have your ideas inside you.
Totally.
It has to come out. It has to. It's like full of energy.
Yes.
The biggest salesperson in the world. Who's the biggest salesperson in the world? Is an infant.
Okay,
Below 2 years.
That's a good one.
Because if he or she is hungry, he will cry and get the milk.
सही है.
He will ensure what he wants, he gets.
सही है.
So the biggest salesperson, you can't compare. For example, so you take ideas from there. What you want, you take. What you want, there is a way to take it. The way to take, and your ideas, please have your ideas. Never keep it inside. Let it be bad, good. Spell it out. There are people to judge. There are good people who will say good things. There are critics are there. Sometimes critics makes you really successful. I don't want to get into that part, but I was early stage of my career when I came to India. First thing I saw was that people look at how you are successful before they see themselves how successful they are, and bring you down. Okay.
Oh yeah, sure.
So bring it on. So there are a lot of critics in the early stage of my career. There were a lot of critics, but critics helped us.
So these are some remarkable stories of our industry, really, which are real, which aren't rooted in in arrogance. They are rooted with serious hard work.
Hard work, passion, and I would say be true to yourself, you will be true to others.
Beautiful. So on this lovely note, we are saying let's be true to each other. Thank you.